CMC, for the people, by the people, and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia. CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let us join our hands together to build a better life. Equity, national unity, transparency, accountability, social justice, integrity, CMC core values, CMC global. It is a new day for Liberia. It is a new day for the people. Let's hold together. Let's hold together. It's a unity. Raise up your hands. CMC. The land of liberty, the light of freedom, the love of liberty brought us together. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, CMC, for the people. CMC, by the people. Let's hold together in peace and unity to build a better Liberia. CMC, yes, 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 the time has come.
No sound check. No sound check your mic. No sound yet. Yeah.
No
Welcome.
sound for me.
Yeah, I'm getting Mr. Toby. Good to be on. Uh, Madam Sandra, you have to check your mic. Oh. I'm getting yeah, I'm getting Mr. Toby. Good to be on Friday weekend edition for the program. Welcome to the mic the 7 in November 2025. It's good to be here on Truth FM, also live on the Citizen Movement page and other platforms streaming this podcast here. So good to have the team on here tonight. Mr. Toby, let me say welcome. Uh, yeah, good to be on tonight. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm so good to see you. And let me say good afternoon. I'm sure it's afternoon time now at Vic N. And we expect the rest of the team members to be in with us tonight. That Richardson will join us sometime during the show. And so it is a great time for us to be back here. Winston is joining us tonight. And so let me say on behalf of the entire team, for those of you joining us or listening to us via radio, or if you're following us on our live stream, we'd like to say you are indeed welcome. It is a great night. A day in Liberia full of too many different happenings in the country The news seem to be overwhelming tonight. We'll take some time to digest from what we've already loaded as our talking point for tonight's conversation. So again, let me say welcome to Vic. How are you doing today? Vic, we are not hearing you. You need to check your mic. Still not getting you, Vic. I'm not even seeing your mic on, but why are you trying to adjust? Let me say, Wisdom, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I hope my audio is okay too.
Yeah, your audio is better. Very, very good.
Yeah, I'm okay, Mr. Kobe, and it's good to be here. Today the weekend begins, so we I was having a weekend, but it's good to be here and looking forward to fruitful conversation. In fact, there are a couple of happenings within the country, and our political leader have also taken a stand of recommending to government, sometimes criticizing decision from the House of Representatives and making sure that the interest of the Liberian people is on the table, and all those 72 lawmakers who come from different districts represent our people properly. So yeah, it's good to be here tonight, and we look forward to fruitful conversation, especially highlighting most of the major happenings from Liberia. And yeah, Ansu, how you do? Henry, Ansu, how you doing? And where's Henry too?
Yeah, I'm good. Winston. I'm here him at the back, so maybe he will join me later on. But I'm here tonight. Yeah. So as I said, we have light to discuss. So we hope and pray to have a fruitful discussion, especially when it comes to national issues on the platform tonight. Yeah. So as we wait on Dr. Richardson and Madam Santos, you also facing some, I think, a sound issue for our end as we wait on them to join us. Let's leave it open and turn over to Mr. Tope.
Okay, so thanks again. Like we read this, the other members of the team will join us. The platform moving forward will start to entertain all our faces on this platform. We are making all the necessary arrangement to make sure that we can bring others to join in as panelists to discuss some of the trending national issue. We want to say beginning Monday, our program will be live in Nima via radio Saturday, and hopefully before the end of the following week,
So,
we will be.
Mr. Toby, I think there's a feedback from one of you. I think Ansu will have to mute. We all Ansu and myself have to mute ourselves while you are talking, and after that, and let's see what the outcome will be.
Okay.
I think it's
So,
going.
are we okay now? Are we okay? Thank you. So, as I was saying, hopefully by Monday we'll be live on the Secretary Truth FM. That is a good news for our listenership. Trying to expand it a little bit more. We're also trying to conclude the arrangement for the relay on the Voice of Bond in Bond County. And so as soon as we can conclude that portion of the arrangement, currently we are live here in Painesville on Truth FM. And we want to say welcome to all of our listeners joining us this night. And we are happy that we are keeping you with information as they unfold. There's a lot. And Vic is back. Vic, you want to give a test on your device now? How are you? I don't know why we are not still getting you, Vic. Can someone try to see if we can get Vic coming in? Her mic is on mute. You want to unmute it again? Okay, so she's off right now. Hope she will come back. But tonight there's a lot to talk about. We are all aware of the different conversation in the country as of today and yesterday. the return of His Excellency the President back in the country. He's been out to the United Arab Emirates, the UAE. Before that travel, he was in Paris, France. He met with President Emmanuel Macron. There was several conversations. Liberians are asking the question now that the president has returned. This conversation always is a trending conversation. Every time the president travel, Liberian will ask the question, what did the president bring back? And so we will be asking that question here tonight as well, whether that is the rightful procedure. We hope to talk about it in our conversation here on this platform. There is growing discussion as to who owns the allegedly $10 million duplex in Foya. That conversation is not going to end anytime soon, because until we can establish ownership of that duplex in Foya, Liberians will continue to talk about it, because the government in itself haven't come out uprightly to tell us as to when, why, and how the duplex in Foya came about. We've been hearing different conversation from the government mouthpiece, the Ministry of Information, Cultural Affairs and Tourism. There have been contradicting statements coming from the Presidential Press Secretary Office. So we hope we can chip in tonight to find out why the conversation around the duplex in Foya is yet to be a legitimate conversation, or why the government is not telling Liberian people how that duplex that is currently in Foya came about and who owns the duplex in Foya. The big one in town today had to do with the assets recovery. That's the trending nighttime conversation that started today with a lot of indictment. Today is the 7th day of November. Is a day that the opposition CDC remembered very well, because on this day in 2011, on this same November 7th, they had a serious situation at the party's headquarters on the Tottenham Boulevard. There was life lost. And so CDC remember this day very well. Is a date of reflection. Today, this date having gone without its own reflection, as some officials of the CDC, including Madam Nora Finabondo, John Yubuti, the former First Lady of Interim President Amon Sawyer, Temon Duncan Sawyer, were all indicted on several charges by the assets recovery. So the CDC thinks it's a deception. We'll go to Bond County as well tonight. The breach conversation, as rejected by the Ministry of Public Works, is leaving citizens to talk a lot more. So we will bring some highlights for some of the citizens of the county that have threatened to protest, because they are surprised to hear the Ministry of Public Works says budget has been allocated for the construction of the bridge in Bond County, something that is not going down well with some of the citizens of that county. So it's a whole plate of different conversation. You are aware that District number 7 Representative Mr. Musa Hassan Belated as well has communicated a very serious concern to the Speaker of the National Legislature, Speaker Richie Kun, asking as to why the current conversation on the over 363.9 million financing bill was reportedly forwarded to the Liberian Senate without it going through the House of Representatives. And that alone contradict the constitutional proceeding and their own laws set by the House of Representatives. I think it is a troubling sound, and that also is a violation, because I'm sure that conversation should have started with the House of Representatives and then on to the Liberian Senate for concurrence. But in the absence, it has now been discussed at the Liberian Senate. So Mr. Ability, that's honorability today, did a communication address to the Speaker, raising that very serious concern. So, Winston, those are some of the things we will hope to have all of you chip in to have your say about. So, first, I want us to start with this conversation as to the ownership. I don't know how you guys have been seeing it, but again, it is a serious concern. If the country is to be transparent and the government is talking about accountability, it means that all Liberians should be in the know of the deeds within the government, the workings around the government. When people are left informed, they will rather speculate. And some of those speculations may not be factual. People will throw out numbers. And that is the conversation that is going around the duplex in Foya. So let me start with you, Winston. What are you hearing? What are the information you've assembled in relation to the government's own transparent nature in handling the conversation around the duplex, the $10 million, alleged $10 million duplex that is going up in Foya, Lawford County, the home of the current president? Let me hear your take on it, Winston, as your opening comments.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Tovik, and thanks to all of our viewers via the radio and those who are also watching online. Let me say good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, depending on your location. It's good to be here tonight. So basically, with the issue of the $10 million investment in the duplexes within Lofa County, the first thing is that I think we are getting feedback from someone, Mr. Tove. Okay, so
I think Dr. Regency have just joined us, even though she's moving about. So that if you're monitoring, maybe you need to, I don't know where the feedback is coming from, but go again, Winston. Let me hear you.
Okay, thank you. It's good now. So yeah. what I was saying is that you can lie your way to power, but you cannot lie to maintain the power. In a clear sense that this government preached the message about accountability. This government protested hugely in the Republic of Liberia, putting the feet of the former president to fire, calling for accountability. Making the public to understand that former President George Manuel Weah used the Liberian people money to build duplexes within the rehab belt. We saw all of that. And based on that, they have the Liberian people to believe that, this government is going to bring something different. So at the end of the day, this is what the Liberian people are getting. $10 million is being used to build duplexes for the president in Lofa County. That which no one can account for. The new thing we are hearing now about that investment is that the former Minister of State for Presidential Affairs, he was the one who initiated the projects. And I listened to Costa the last time when he had a podcast, saying that the president is angry about why this $10 million is being invested in Lofa County to build duplexes for the president to go and rest. So I was thinking, if this president is angry about the decision, if the president do not support the building of the duplexes within Lofa County with the Liberian people money, why you think the president cannot call for the attention of the asset recovery team to go and investigate who did this project? At the end of the day, you see that this government is protecting that project with everything they have. And then, they are not even providing to the Liberian people as to where the money come from, and who erected the projects, who the project is for, and all of that. They just kept the Liberian people on the blanket. So I think it's about time that this Unity Party-led government, President Boakai, and his surrogates come on and tell the Liberian people clearly where this money come from, and who did this investment, or who erected the projects, and who this project is for. So the Liberian people can understand as to the source of this project. But until then, we want to say that this government is not living up to commitment as to what they promised the Liberian people. This is why I started by saying you can lie your way to power, but you cannot lie your way to maintain the power. You cannot lie to maintain the power. This government came to power on lies. They lied to the Liberian people. We're going to improve the healthcare system. We're going to improve the educational system. The Liberian people resources will not be confiscated for personal gain. At the end of the day, this is what the Liberian people got. The Liberian people money, 10 million United States dollars is being used in Lofa County to build homes for the president. At the end of the day, the ordinary people, the students in UL are protesting because there is no good educational environment for them to go and sit in their classrooms and go to school. Because of that, you will see that this government is now bringing new tactics by saying that the president is not aware. But for me, what I want to say today is that the government should be accountable for this, and the asset recovery thing should be acknowledged by the Liberian people, or should be acknowledged by the opposition community, that they should go to Lofa County and do a proper investigation as to who erected the project, where the money come from. If there is no good account for it, that is probably be seized and be turned over to the Liberian people. So this is what I wanted to say.
Okay, Winston, thank you. Maybe after we've listened to the rest of the panelists here, we'll come back if there's a need to talk about it in our second questions. We'll allow you to come back on that issue. But again, Vic, are you okay now? Can we give you a test? Vic is still having issues, Vic. So let me work on that. Dr. Richardson, good to see you. How are you?
Yes, I'm happy to be here tonight. Are you guys hearing me?
Yeah, we are hearing you.
Oh,
we
great,
have an issue with Vic. She's not coming through. I don't know what the issue is, but we've tried 2-3 times now. We're still having audio issue with her on the set. But let me come to you, Dad, while we're trying to sort Vic out. This alleged $10 million project in FOIA, with all of the different conversation around it, I'm sure you've been following. You've heard the response from the government through the Ministry of Information. You heard from the presidential press secretary last time. The current Minister of State had gone for confirmation hearing. He also denied knowledge of the project. So we are still concerned, for a government that is preaching transparency and talking about accountability, to have a very huge project that is in the sum alleged to be around 10 million, without Liberians knowing the source and as to who owns the project, is a concern. Let me have you speak to this.
Yes, first of all, I want to just tell you guys thank you for being here tonight. I also want to tell the audience that we welcome you to the show. This is the place that you will come to hear important news relating to Liberia, especially news relating to CMC. I apologize that I'm traveling. I'm in the dark. I'm maybe going in and out of coverage area. I want to share this to also deviate a little bit about the support Liberians in the United States provide for each other. I have a younger brother, someone who I grew up with, who suffered from some medical conditions, and so my husband and I, are going in to make sure that we provide adequate support for him as he is discharged from whatever facility that he is in. So I just wanted to just say that
Okay, so we lost you there, Dr. Richardson. So I'm like you already said, you are traveling. So we hope you will come back on this platform tonight. Vic, we want to give you a try again to see if we can get you come in. Are we still having issue with you?
Uh,
Yes. Okay. Come back, Dr. Richardson.
okay, now can you get me? Okay, good. So I was just trying to tell you guys about the support that we provide for each other in this part of the world that we are so far away from home. But regarding the question relating to the property that is being built in Foya, Lofa County, I want to say that I've always said, and will say this again, that is not a priority of the government. Number one, we have difficulty with our infrastructure. We have difficulty with our health care. We have difficulty with the economy. So it is incumbent upon this government to focus on using $10 million to improve the lives of the Liberian people, as opposed to building a presidential palace where we can get the straight conversation: where did the money come from? So yes, it makes Liberians to have mixed opinions. It makes Liberians to lack trust in the government when nobody in the government can tell us whether they know about the property in FOIA or not. Connected to that is that, I'm sorry, it is not even a priority of this government. So it is very upsetting and disappointing to know that this government will take funds from the Liberian people, from the mouths of the Liberian people, to go and build somewhere for the president and his guests and others to relax. So I'm concerned about it, and I hope we'll get the
Yes. Okay. I'm sure you are traveling, like you rightly said. So intermittently there will be glitches along the line as you speak to us. But again, let me say thank you to you. I'm seeing the political leader and district number 7 representative here. Our ability, are you joining us? Okay, I'm sure he may like to come in. Well, I still want to see if we can get Vic. Vic, I don't know what is the issue with your set tonight. We are not getting you via the audio. You are on the screen, but audio wise, we are not hearing you. Can we try you again? Okay, so what we say, so we still struggling in getting you. Let me take you to something very important, and on that issue of accountability and transparency that we are all talking about. Simplified, it's like Honorable Musa Ability will join us, hopefully, based on the concern raised today, which of course is a very serious concern, because normally when the conversation around um, construction or conversation starts from the House of Representatives, and then it goes to the Liberian Senate for concurrence. Surprisingly, there's a serious conversation ongoing that the House of Representatives seem to not be aware of, or some members of the House of Representatives seem to not be aware of. But to their surprise, that conversation has surfaced at the wings of the Liberian Senate, and they are currently deliberating on something that is over 363.9 million financing bill that was reportedly forwarded to the Liberian Senate without going through the House of Representatives to discuss. And of course, Honorable Ability will represent District Number 7 in Nima County.
CMC for the people. by the people and to the people. Citizens movement for change. Oh yes, a new day has come. Yes, a new day has come. Rise up, Liberia.